Saturday night baseball coming up from Guaranteed Rate Field in the Windy City. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. Marcus Semien, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Brett Saberhagen, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Down into left center for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to try for three right out of the chute tonight. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
Into the box, number 19. She'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an arm. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect from the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and a strike to count. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And this throw gets away from him.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 21 homers, 56 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number one. It's the A's 1 and the White Sox nothing. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And Dan Biro, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
That's shortstop.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matty, Luis Robert is certainly a guy we need to watch in this one. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Next to stand in is Jorge Polanco. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Chasing after it is Rosario. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Batting third. Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone! A solo home run for Yohan Moncada. 24 home runs for him on the season, as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The next batter will be Luis Robert.
The center fielder.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway. That'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AV on its way, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the pitch. Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Here now the 2-2.
We got a full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
So next to hit is Eddie Rosario, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Here's the first pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new low-age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So next to bat will be Marcus Semien. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Ready with the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. Throw won't get him. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
George Brett is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Semien leads off second with one gone in the inning. Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Count is 1-2 now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next up for the A's, Ken Donahue. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Attack on another here as the runner scores from second. Oh, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Acuna digs in now. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, he's still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in. Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Pitch popped up. Vaughn waits on it, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The A's lead this one 3-1. Here now is Adam Paisley, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or two across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
1-0 the count. Gray sets and delivers.
1-1. Nope,
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
2-1.
A runner at second, nobody out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He's set. Here's the 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Craig Biggio digging in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting it.
Ready now for the White Sox, Zach Collins. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering on its way. And he hits it hard to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time and the side is retired. White Sox lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. So stepping in is number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 19.
Now the pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Matt Chapman stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. That evens it up 1-1. And it's a ball and two strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not be.
Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1.
One ball,
Missed
one
low
strike.
and inside with it, 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
That's a
And
ball.
he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Judge at second with 2 down. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And that's a special home run. Eddie Rosario continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans will not be much pleased with his performance here this evening. He certainly was not shocked. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the A's 6 and the White Sox 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
The left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Ray's ready. Here's the first pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard to start.
In now, Jackie Robinson. This is foul right side. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Three-two pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So here is Jorge Polanco. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the A's 6 and the White Sox 2. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And Donahue is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
To the plate now, number 19, hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 296 in his career, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens? You throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball the ballpark like he did just there.
Matthew Thompson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least need a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Andrew McCutcheon. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The knock's a knock.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
4 runs here in this half inning. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got
A
3-1.
slider that
3
time
balls,
that runs
1 strike.
away. It's 3-1 now. Eddie Rosario is on deck. Now a move over to first.
Oh, he's in there.
And he'll be back in standing up. The 3-1. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
First pitch on its way. Eddie Rosario is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Judge leads off first with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike. The count.
And he fouls this one off. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And Judge is off and running. Swing and a liner. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's. And now, Adam Hazley.
Leading up for the White Sox, the designated hitter. Adam
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hazley.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Popped him up. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn, the next at bat, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 7.
Striding in is Craig Biggio. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Well, the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Biggio's got it, 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
This was a tough one to swallow. You can see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning. In and out of jams the first couple innings and not able to get out of the third inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Count 1-0.
George Brett stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball 2.
I know he missed with a
I got you,
fastball
Joe.
right
2-2.
there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Ken Donahue, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a changeup in on the hands
1 ball,
that
1
evens
strike.
it at 1-1. Two and
Count
1.
2-1.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. At the plate now is Zach Collins as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Casey will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Digging in next, Ryan Braun. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
At the plate now, Polanco. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Now time is called here as he'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 0-1. That's popped up. Simeon onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And into bat next is Luis Robert. In there, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Polanco on third with 2 out. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna on the move, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. And that'll get by into that field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
In now, number 19, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got it. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. It's a tall task to throw him out stealing the back, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look was Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Now at the plate is Adam Hazley. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Rosario. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is McCutchen. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 7.
So now to the plate, Craig Biggio. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Around first, digging for 2.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Zach Collins is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Aaron Fletcher enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Aaron Fletcher.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew McCutcheon. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch coming, here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
From the stretch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now here is Marcus Semien. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s. Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on it. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Ryan Braun stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a little bit from the prolific pace that he set for himself in the first half, but not to the point where anybody's really concerned just yet.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here. Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He has been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So now to the plate, Jackie Robinson. No balls and 1 strike. Braun on at first, nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Acuna. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. He chip away and fight until that 27th out.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco as he lifts it in the air to right field. McCutchen is there, 1 away. The relay throw, and he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. It doesn't have to be a hit.
First pitch on its way. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. So the first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. The batter will be Luis Robert, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. Such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. He leaves with the lead after 6 2/3 in this high-scoring affair. To the plate now, Adam Hazley. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Andrew Vaughn will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, throwing the dirt with a good scoop of first saves and error as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 8th inning coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 10-7. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the flip-footed first baseman, George Brett. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2 to 3 putout for out number 1. Ready now is Ken Donahue. He flew out in his last debut.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder of the 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They still lead it, though, 10 to 7. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in now at the plate will be Craig Biggio. And now the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Zach Collins.
Up next for Chicago, Zach Collins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out here.
Number 57, J.D.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. This pitch is popped up. Brett has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Could have used a field goal. It's 10 to 7. Will Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So kicking off the top of the 9th is number 19, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. 1-0 the count. 1-1 the count now. Smith, once an Atlanta Brave, was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
2-2. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman strided again as first would flash him back to his at-bat in the fourth inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Now here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. His career line against Will Smith. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball with the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
First base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he falls behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 43 on the year for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Matt Foster comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, George Brett. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it is. Hit hard to short. Go in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. The A's lead this one 14-7. Here's the first pitch to him.
Leading up
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Rosario is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Up next to Chicago, the third baseman, Yolan.
So the next to bat will be Yoan Moncada. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the center fielder, Louis Robert.
White Sox down to their final out. And that brings up Luis Robert. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna on the move. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of the bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
14-7, the final tally here. The Oakland A's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Sonny Gray earns his league-best 14th win. Brett Saberhagen permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. J.B. Wendelken hammers down the 5-out save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a...
Run it down when I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there.
Inside the show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West. White Sox 14-7. He currently leads the American League. 8-1. Todd Helton launched